Hi Taurus, I hope you're doing amazing. Welcome to a brief next 48-hour tarot reading for you. I do want to remind you this is general and it's meant to pertain to the following 48-hour period for you, beginning around when you were guided or drawn to this video, not just following when I post it. So simply take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I do more than appreciate the likes, the comments, subscriptions. You, of course, should be joining this Taurus tribe if you haven't done so already. But yeah, to book a personal reading with myself, just reach out via email. Everything you need lies down below in the description box. Let's begin. We're actually going to pull a tarot first, but we're going to pull from the Divine Animals Oracle deck and get an overall energy for you. Okay, we're actually going to do that with the tarot. Bear with me, and then we'll see what we get for the Oracle. You may feel a little bit scatterbrained in the next 48, having a lot going on. They're saying being an accomplishing machine, a workaholic potentially for some, but having a lot on your mind as far as what you want to achieve in the near future, okay? Having goals set in place. For Taurus. I have Taurus in my Mars, so I totally get you. The Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. We're going to keep this, or put this in the upright. So the next 48 highlights the fact that there is more than one ship coming in for you moving forward. I feel really determined and serious in your energy. Not to say there isn't going to be several moments of laughter, of joking around even, impressing people in the next 48 in a lighthearted kind of way, but it just feels like you could be wrapped up with some very, very overly serious people at work, at home, both. The energy in a situation, if not multiple, could be affecting you as well. But your determination is kind of coming off very overly serious at times. I feel like that could even impress certain people who prefer that in their eyes as far as a boss figure, an authority figure, or just, yeah, either way, I just feel like there's also the potential for people to rub you the wrong way in the next 48. So do be aware of that and don't let it get the best of you, okay? Don't speak up when something annoys you, okay? Just try to keep it to yourself. You never know who's around the corner listening or just how it's going to affect a situation moving forward, even if that's more so a connection, but it feels more work-related or just at home. Just try to move forward and just realign your focus towards something more productive, okay? But because it feels out of your control. The Three of Pentacles, okay? A lot of noticing in the next 48. Whatever you produce and develop, as I'm seeing the Emperor card, absolutely successful, okay? People are just in awe. There's a level of accuracy in what you produce and develop, so just keep that in mind. But people tuning into your social media or seeing what you produce and develop through your work in one way, shape, or form, whether it's a business, a job, that's very much on point. Even personal social media posts, gaining a lot of attention, okay? People want to see what you're up to, even potentially what you're looking like these days, okay? And I'll just say it, you're looking good, okay? Effortless approach to things is what I'm getting. So it's not that you're not working hard, because you are, but it feels like you have so much going on expectedly, a lot on your plate, to the point where you need to, and you know you need to be, other people may not get this, but you need to be playing it smart, okay? Working smarter, not harder, right? In order to not completely burn yourself out by the end of the next 48 or just surpassing it, right? There is the potential for a day of relaxation, but then I feel like even if that's the case, you'll stay busy, okay? But there's some self-reflecting taking place in the next 48, and when it comes to reviewing your work, when it comes to reviewing even past social media posts, I'm getting social media flashbacks, you know, those reminders from a year, 2 years ago. That's a potential. Communication from spirit to remind you of your passions, okay, what you're capable of. And I did begin this reading with the Divine Animal Oracle deck yesterday. I did about half of it. Realized my mic was connected, but next to me in a box. Anyways, so couldn't obviously post that, but one of the main messages was communication from spirit through animals, and then right after that I was communicated in regards to seeing a cat outside my window, but which I had mentioned. Anyways, everything gets posted and doesn't get posted. as it's meant to. So I feel like that's another reminder, okay? Evidence of which in the next 48, whatever happens doesn't happen. Whatever gets accomplished doesn't get accomplished. It all is very purposeful. You need to keep that in mind. Is this even straight? 515. See, that even that was purposeful. I was pushed to readjust the camera, and I saw the number 515, angel number wise, on the time clock. So don't be surprised when not just animals and stuff like that, random occurrences, but the timestamp, the clock, do notice when Spirit's giving you certain synchronicities, okay? There will be a moment or two, okay, or several moments for some where you just find yourself spacing out, Spirit saying it's fine, okay? You might even be pushed to spiritually do that if you need to kind of lose focus on something. Interesting. Somebody's going to ramble is what I'm hearing. Better than the past couple of days, I feel the need to say, for whatever reason. I'm just going to take this one. Companionship dog. Okay, actually, no, I don't feel the need to take that one, but there's definitely a possibility that a dog, if not multiple, could be a sign from Spirit in one way, shape, or form. Okay, equality. The seahorse card, I do feel as if with the seahorse here, there's definite possibility that there's a bit of a focus on predictive nature, yours and or somebody else's, multiple people, the ability to understand how something's meant to proceed. You felt something was yours, right? Whether it was to go after a new living situation, new job, and you acquired it. Now there's something else you need to not question or give up on the acquiring of. Does that make sense? It's as if while you and or other people are predicting the past, present, and future in one way, shape, or form, Spirit's saying, you acquired this. So don't second guess your intuitive feeling that this is yours to be taken, but it may have a timestamp on it, so you need to do what you got to do to get it into your life, into your situation. They're saying reach for it. Okay, reach for it. What's meant for you is meant for you. And if you sleep on it and you question it and you let it pass you by or let somebody else acquire it, then it's just going to be, I feel like, some regrets moving forward. But let's pull from do we do the light seers? Yeah. I kind of don't want to because I've been using it for the money and career deck readings. But anyways, I feel like that came out for a reason. Could be a focus on a money and career deck. Oh, but equality. We didn't even speak upon the equality part of the card. The next 48, there is going to be a highlight at certain points, if not one point, on you wanting equality in a situation. Could be at work, at home, you name it. Wanting things to be fair, okay? And I just feel like it may not be the case, so you need to just accept what isn't in your control at this time and just move forth with a level of peace within oneself. It's not going to benefit you to lose that inner peace, okay? And if other people affect you in that manner to the point where you have to reacquire it or just do your best to maintain it, then that is what it is. But just in your control, don't do what you know intuitively or just from experience is going to separate you from your inner peace, okay? Or minimize it. The Knight of Wands, talking about how you're very passionate in the way you do something, the way you run your business, work a job, regardless of how new you are there. Could be both. And Spirit saying this is gaining you attention. I sense that somebody, for select Taurus, is drawn to this reading. Somebody unexpected is viewing you as very attractive at work, and you'll notice this, okay? But whatever you do in the next 48, you do it with a true level of passion. This passion doesn't need to feel overwhelming, and people love that about your work, about what you're producing, developing, achieving. And I just feel like there's a level of freedom you desire, and that's evident, or people know about that, or you're just working towards it, as I'm drawn to this horse here. Sorry. But let that passion set you free in certain other ways until there's actual physical release, or just, yeah, until that actual release comes to be. Does that make sense? You may need a release, and so don't be surprised if in the previous days and even in this next 48, you're pushed to dance in your bedroom, right? Or in your house to music to get that release, to go for an extra jog or something of the sort. You know what I mean? I just feel like you need that release from pent up tension, dealing with a lot. And so naturally we have the Temperance card. And so I truly feel as if patience is key for you in the next 48. 1020, 1020, look up that angel number meaning. But yeah, I do feel like in whatever situation you do desire equality, you need to have patience. You need to rebalance things out. I feel like you want to run a situation where you don't have that control, but it wouldn't feel as rewarding as you think, okay? Let people do their job is what I'm hearing. But I also just feel like it's this kind of Two of Pentacles vibe that I'm getting, where you feel like you're going through a juggling act and even having to weigh out certain options at certain points, trying to figure out the easiest route as you do a bit of prioritizing, okay, and maybe even multitasking. But I just feel like you're going to kill it in the near future with whatever you just began, so keep that in mind. But I do feel as if something you're continuing beyond impressive, all right? Definite moments of checking oneself out in the mirror and being quite impressed, just feeling oneself. And I do feel like your Earth placements besides Taurus, or even other Taurus placements, come into play. There could be thoughts and or discussions in regards to astrology, okay? But the Wheel of Fortune, here we go, interesting. Didn't mean to say that. I feel like the wheels are turning for you. Things are working in your favor. You're feeling quite on top of the world at certain points and then just weighed down by energy or other factors at other points. But Spirit's saying, okay, well, there needs to be change, right? Whether it's you switching up a whole situation or just looking towards the future and expecting an adjustment in another sense, okay? They're saying we need you to roll the dice and ask for more. We need you to roll the dice and go for what's yours, okay? And allow for yourself to recognize that things are about to churn even more so in your favor. And if you think back, things have been working out, right? Even with the certain slip-ups or ups and downs or delays, things progressing in a way that you didn't expect or prefer, everything's purposeful, okay? From the small moments to the big ones to the ups and downs, holdbacks, you know what I mean? The pushes. Allow for yourself to go with the flow in the next 48 and just do what you got to do when you got to do it, and recognize that you will see oneself in a more comfortable spot moving forward, okay? Or at a certain point moving forward. And allow for the clouds to clear and recognize that people are quite impressed in regards to your looks, your passion, your work, your voice, okay? The way you move, I feel the need to say. So move with that level of confidence and do what you got to do again, and do it well, okay? It's the next 48 that reminds you there's a lot more lying ahead for you that's better suited for you. But as you march to your own Taurus drum and dig for that inner patience and do your best to maintain that inner peace, people are so damn impressed, period. All right? So I hope this was truly helpful. Sending you so much love and light. Go enjoy your next 48, and I will definitely see you next time. Bye, Taurus.